y'all gotta wake up and pay attention to who's doing what. I mean, especially who's doing what since when. You know what I mean? Because consistency is key, and when you're consistent in your craft, you can't deny it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Without further ado, Montreal City, I want to give a big shout out, and I'm happy to see this brother because it's been a long time, been years I haven't seen him.
Yes, sir.
We didn't know nothing about this thing they call COVID last time I met my man. You feel me? But now we all here. He's been consistent since then. Hey man, state your name, man.
Big motherfucking verse, cross country shit, can't cut corners. You already know who the fuck this is, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Big verse. Like I'm saying, man, it's just been progression. You're just going up and up. And that's everything from the image, the quality of the music, the sound, the mixing. Mm-hmm. Real shit.
Everything.
Fucking the views. People don't like to talk about the views, but it is a fact. Even your views is getting more and more visibility, views and all that. I mean, there's nothing really you can say about the verse if it's not like,
if it's not positive,
you feel me? Like,
no cap.
There's nothing else because it's right there, and you coming up. My thing to you is more like, what give you that vibe, that spirit, that consistency,
bro?
That you know what I mean?
I just manifest that shit, and I want it, bro. You know, like you gotta believe it to achieve it, my nigga. You feel me? So I wake up in the morning and I grind, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just don't let up, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes, man, a nigga felt like, man, you know, a whole lot of new rappers and shit, like, man, who the fuck are these kids, man, making all these views and shit? But you know what I'm saying? That shit motivate me, my nigga. Real nigga shit, that shit motivate me because I know my time coming soon. And when Montreal does understand, it might just be because I blew up in the States, nigga. It's gonna be too late for Montreal.
Straight up.
I'm still finna come back to the main source, though. You the only nigga who gonna get an interview from me in Montreal.
That's
I swear to God.
That's
nigga.
what's up.
Oh God.
And you see, you mentioned a good point is because even myself, you feel me, being like, I was like in that rap shit, like heavy. You feel me? Like it's different now when you see all these kids that are doing like you're saying those numbers, but you knowing that, bro, I know the craft for real, and I've been there for real. Like I've been through all these eras. I've been through the CDs era, the Flyers era, the being in the street, the contact face to face,
the mixtape era, like
you feel
mixtapes out the trunk type.
You feel me? So knowing that, and now it's all about like Spotify numbers and stuff like that. That's that easy. Would you wish that you came out in that era, or are you happy that you had that blueprint?
Man, I'm happy with my whole journey, bro. God put me through this shit for a reason, bro. I came out the mud. I came out what it was through before. You feel me? And I'm happy to come back from that era because a lot of these niggas ain't saying shit in these songs. How many niggas I listen to and I'm like, man, that's cap. I know him. That's cap. We don't cap, bro. You know, shit is real in the music, bro. You know, so I'm happy to come from the era that I come from because I feel like I'm more or less of an OG in the game right now, you know.
So you see, that was actually my next question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you reached the status of OG/vet in Montreal, or you still feel like, man, I'm still a brand new artist, considering the fact that the game changed? It's a brand new audience now listening, and they not necessarily know. Like me, they don't know that I'm rapping, man. They call me Feezy, the main source. That's it. If I tell them, bro, you don't know my
record, the main man.
So that's what I'm saying. So how do you feel about that? Like,
I feel like I'm a young OG because I ain't really like I ain't trying to get to like one of those like, you know, like the OGs on the block who ain't talking about shit. Nah, I ain't trying to get there yet, but no cap, like I'm like a young OG because I've been doing this shit for a while, and that's the only reason why I say that, because I've been 10 years plus in this game, bro.
Facts.
I know a lot of things, you know, and I know a lot of people and shit, so I'm a young OG. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, you feel me?
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you had to, let's say you had the chance to talk to a young verse, a 9-piece, a She Love It verse, you feel me? What would you tell him?
She love it.
That was a banger. That was a banger. I remember when you dropped that one, I'm like, okay, it's getting serious now. So what would you tell that young verse, knowing everything that you experienced since? You know what I mean? What would be the one thing?
I would tell him to be more present in, you know, in studying the game. You know, study the game more. Don't just go to the studio and think that you can make a banger and that's gonna make you blow up. You know, you gotta do, there's a lot of work that comes around blowing up for real. There's a lot of things you gotta do around that, and I'm still wrapping my head around it just now, even if, you know, I've been doing this shit for 10 years, but, you know, it's in the last couple of years, you know, that I started, you know, doing all the shit that comes around the music, and not just making music, you know.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, music is one. It's like working out and trying to lose weight. The gym is one thing, but your nutrition is everything.
Yeah, sleep, nutrition, all that.
You feel me? So music is one thing, but the business side of it and all around is what's really important. Straight up, you know what I mean?
I'm a one-man team, bro, you know, so I ain't really got like no managers, no nigga like running my shit for me, so I gotta learn everything by myself, you feel me?
Hey man, free agent, man. All y'all managers listening right now, pay attention, man. We got a free agent right now, you feel me? Now my thing to you is this, man. Would you sign to a record label in Quebec, like those big ones that got that money from the government that can supply your projects and give you that visibility? Would you sign with these record labels, or would you just keep going your route and you rather sign with some Toronto thing or even the States? Because I see you're not even, it's like you don't even calculate Montreal. Like, yeah, I make music,
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, most of my fans and my streams are all from the States.
That's what I'm saying.
Like on my YouTube, like more than 50% of my streams are from the States. Spotify, all the same from the States. So
that's what I'm wondering. Would you be willing to do that, to sign a deal with these?
Man,
wasn't the Joyrides, those record labels and stuff?
I don't think that I would ever sign a record deal. I would sign a distribution deal, but not a record deal, because, man, a lot of niggas getting fucked and they don't even know. Like, you just with the umbrella company, like you signed to like 5-6 record labels at the same time, and you don't even know. And you making like 8% of you know what I'm saying, your revenue. And that's another thing I was talking about, you know, to be a student of the game, like you have to know shit like that. And
at the time, it's not everybody that knows that, especially up and coming artists. They don't know these type of details.
Nah, man, these niggas like, $1 million, let me sign. Boom, these niggas sign a paper, they make $1 million in like a year. Easy. And then
you sign for 20 years.
You sign for 20 years. You're fucked. So nah, just a distribution deal I would sign.
I feel you, man. That's it. It's important, man. They do.
Oh God.
Now, what do you think personally? Like I'm mentioning, like, you see, I see the progression and all that. The image, everything is looking good, clean. The music is good. But what do you feel like is missing for you to get to that next level? That, you know what I mean, that we're talking about. What do you think is missing for you as an artist?
What I think is missing is fan interaction. More. I need more fan interaction. I need more, like. Because I feel like people, they listen to my music and they're like, oh, he's good. Or they watch my videos like, oh, yeah, this shit dope. Like that shit. Subscribe. Share that shit. You feel me? Like, don't just look at me like, oh, yeah, this nigga's good. And that's it. Like, my nigga, I need more fan interaction, like more mouth to ear, you know, more people just, you know, sharing my shit, I guess. I feel like that's what's missing.
Now, do you feel that the artist has a huge part to play in that too? Because I hear that a lot.
Hell yeah.
But I feel like the artist is the most important part out of all that. Because at the end of the day, bro, you start the interaction. You know what I mean? If you're an artist that's just like releasing music and singles and videos, that's it. Every time you go online is to post a new single or to post a new video. It's hard for fans to actually interact with you.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. This interview we're having right now. Some people might never heard about the verse if it's not like the music that you're dropping, because you don't do a lot of interviews.
I don't.
You feel me? So we don't hear you talk. We don't know it's your state of mind, your opinions on random topics and shit like that. So for a fan that don't maybe necessarily know you, but he's just listening to the DMS show and hears you talk, he's like, yo, this guy actually say some shit. Let me see what he's doing. Follow your page and such and such. Fact. So I feel like an artist should also interact himself with the fans.
Oh God.
Like, yo, I got 3 bangers, choose one. Which one? Like that shit. I feel this is what's missing in the artists. Because Montreal, the fans, like, you know how they are, man. It's all about a circle thing. It's my boys, this.
It's in Montreal, let me tell you the truth, bro. And that shit goes with women and with niggas. The thing is, in Montreal, support equals being a groupie.
A groupie, yeah.
And that shit is so fucked.
You dick riding, man.
Like, how the fuck is you dick riding for supporting a nigga? My nigga, that shit don't make no fucking sense. So that mind state, that mind frame ain't finna get you nowhere. But to answer your question, just like you was saying earlier, like how everything changed and everything is like more digital now and shit like that. you do gotta interact with your fans. I need to go live.
Bro, you gotta start doing TikToks and shit like that.
Nigga, on God, hey, listen, that shit's so funny because I literally just started on TikTok, like, you know what I'm saying? I just started getting serious and shit, and I got like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of got fans, like, it's popping more than Instagram right now.
Facts, by far.
Yeah, I was live today, and I was like, damn, I got like 1,200 likes on my live, and I'm like, shit, I bet. You feel me?
Because that's the new social media
TikTok is popping, so I'm not gonna fuck around with that. I just somebody just gave me the sauce. I ain't gonna lie, she just gave me the sauce. I'm finna run with it, no cap. I got a new recipe.
And you see all those tracks that are fucking blowing up off of TikTok. You feel me?
Off TikTok,
like
bro.
Easy, like just I know what thought that be thinking. Imagine this line. Imagine all the TikToks that you could do with this. Just
you
this
feel
vibe.
me, bro? No cap.
Like for real.
No cap.
You know what I mean? That's why it's good, man. You got catchy joints, man.
No cap.
Even your old shit, even your old joints, you can bring that because all they need is a little, you know what I mean?
It's a little snippet.
A little snippet, it's a rap. Now, my man Diverse, man. See, you left Montreal, man. My man Diverse said, "Fuck Montreal, I'm out of here. Let me conquer the world. I don't need y'all, man. Y'all fucking with me, man. I'm gonna make it happen." I have a question for you.
What's up, cuz?
On this day, La Saint-Jean tabarnak. Okay? You personally, do you feel more Canadian or Québécois? If we asked you as an artist, would you say the Canadian artist more, or would you feel more like Quebec?
I feel more Québécois because that's where I was born, you know. That's where I was born. That's where I'm at. Well, that's not where I'm at, but that's where I was born. So everything, like, even if I did grow up in the States, like, I speak French. I know, you know, Montreal. I know a lot of shit that goes on in Montreal. So I'll always be Montrealais. You feel me? So I ain't never gonna be the nigga to stand up and cap and be like, "Oh, I'm more Canadian just 'cause I'm living somewhere else." Nah, nigga, I'm from Montreal. That's where I'm from.
Because at the end of the day, it's, I don't know, you probably live in Montreal way more than you live outside of the city, right? But it's kind of like you've been out there for a long time.
It's almost balanced now.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Because I know a lot of my boys, bro, they left. You know that time when everybody left to Toronto?
Oh, yeah.
You know that time around 2007, 8, everybody just dipped to Toronto and shit.
Out,
you feel
bro,
me? So a lot of them live in Toronto like way longer than they live in Montreal. You feel me? So when they mend them in me all the time, I'm like, okay, mend them, like it's a rap now.
But that's just because that's the environment where
Exactly.
they at, you know. So they just, you know,
Straight up.
they become attached to it, you know.
That's what's up.
I get it, but they're still from Montreal. These niggas can't say shit. They're Québécois, bro.
That's it. Trust me, over there, they know that they ain't from there.
Exactly.
Now, my man, another thing too, man. I want to know something because I know, like I said, the records you drop, I seen you did In My Lane featuring Pressa.
Yeah.
You did No Feelings Involved featuring Filthy
That's
Rich.
my
This
favorite.
is one that went
For
under
life.
the radar. You ain't even promoted that one, but I fell on it. I'm like,
Oh,
bro,
God.
that's a
Yo, but
banger.
in Oakland, my shit playing on the radio, no cap.
Oh, I ain't even
Like
thought of that.
that's the song that I got most like streams and views like on like my distributor's platform. You feel me? Because that shit in Oakland is popping. This nigga's the king of Oakland.
No, the song is a banger.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, and I fucks with Filthy Rich too.
Yeah.
And recently we saw you in studio with Tory Lanez.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean? Shout out to you for that.
Shout out to you for that, man.
You know what
Because
I
some other motherfuckers ain't trying to post my shit properly, man. You
Hey
feel
man,
me? So
real recognize real. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's it.
Yeah.
Now my thing is, when you connect with these artists and you get in the studio, how does it feel? Is it like, yo, I gotta body this guy on the records, man? Or is it more like, bro, I'm blessed to have them and do that record and shit like that? How do you feel?
no cap. Tory Lanez is the first and the only artist, like big artist that I ever been in the studio with. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That shit was kind of intimidating at first, you know, because this nigga just pulled up, you know, did his thing, you know. Yeah, we talked a little bit, whatever, but he literally recorded the hook. 'Cause I put him on the hook, right? He recorded that shit in literally like 6 minutes.
Shit.
He stood up, went in the booth, said, He got out. He said, all right, I'm done. I'm like, damn. So now I'm out here on my block notes on my phone trying to write something. Bro, it ain't never gonna take me no 6 minutes to write. I got 2 verses to do, you know. So, but that song is a banger, and all respect to that nigga Tory Lanez, because he kept it trill. He ain't really have to do that, you know. Yeah,
that's dope, man.
Yeah.
And when can we expect that song, man? Because we waiting, man. We're trying to hear that shit,
man. When can you expect a video? Because that video is coming soon.
Okay.
You know,
got an exclusive.
Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir.
That's dope, man. I like that.
Stupid crazy.
Now, another thing about collabos, you collaborated with artists from the city too. I've noticed Ruskov. You got a track like Ruskov.
Yeah, free that nigga, man.
You got a track with the homie K Goon. You got a track with KBG aussi, Vida Star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all these like I said, these collaborations that you're doing in the city, is it you that's trying to reach out with other artists to collaborate with them, or is it more like, man, you cut the check, bro?
No, those are all niggas that I know. So that's the only reason why we on the track together, is because those are niggas that I know, you know. I don't really do no features like that unless you pay me. Like,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
I gotta protect my brand, my nigga. Now, like, yeah, I'm actually worth. You know what I'm saying? Give me, depending who you are, give me 3 to 5 for the feature.
Okay, we got a number.
3 to 5.
That's what I'm talking about.
3 to 5, baby. And that's my number right now. I might be watching this interview like 2-3 years from now. And be like
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Man, I was tripping, man.
Yeah,
3 to 5.
Yeah, you feel me? But yeah, it's because I know these niggas though. I fuck with these niggas like on a daily basis, on a regular basis. So that's the only reason why we got featured together. So it ain't no like cut the check shit.
That's
free
it.
K Goon, free Huskov, man.
That's what's up. And the scene now in general, man, because like we're saying, man, you're a vet OG, part of the shit, young OG, you feel me? So the whole progression, man, how do you feel? You feel like it's good? Yeah, everybody bumping? Do you feel like there's too many rappers right now? Do you feel like what's your impression of the scene in Montreal? Are you happy that you're no longer here and dealing with all that shit? Like, what's your feelings?
Bro, I just feel like, there's a lot of up and coming rappers in Montreal. There's a lot of talent in Montreal. I feel like Montreal has to stop hating on each other, and actually we have to push the Montreal scene. Like, you see like Chicago, what they did.
Yeah.
These niggas kill each other every day. But the thing is, like, they came out with a certain style of music, with a certain type of music, and they pushed that shit so hard. Everybody knows what a thought is. Everybody knows what what an op is, and that all that shit comes.
Everybody knows drill music.
But all that shit came from Chicago. Is because these niggas push that shit so hard that it's worldwide. I feel like Montreal, we got something that other niggas don't. Like with the French shit and all the Haitians and shit, we could be like a second Miami type shit, But we gotta stop hating on each other, man. We gotta actually do what the fuck we supposed to do. Put the city on the motherfucking map, man.
That's a fact, man.
For real.
This is the Montreal, and I feel even that will really be the thing that will develop the Montreal sound. You know what I mean? If you can blend in all that shit, because Montreal, we got a sound, bro. When someone talks, you're from Montreal, but you walk down the street,
it's
a Montreal
like that French
right
English type
you feel
shit.
Me?
But it's a vibe, though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a vibe.
Now imagine you can put that in the music and make it a sound, because like I said, Chicago, they came up with their own sound. Toronto got their sound.
Toronto got their own
Toronto
shit.
sound. So.
But man, Toronto too, they be hating on each other. Like all the rappers be dying out there, man. Like rest in peace and my condolences. But like a lot of rappers be dying out there, my nigga. And it's fucked up because it's kind of like Montreal. Niggas hating on each other and whatever,
Matter of fact, I think it's like that pretty much in every hood, man. You know what I mean? I feel like every hood's the same. Like, everywhere. You know what I mean? It's all about knowing how to step away and mark your way. You feel me? That's it. Now, I want you to tell me one thing that you used to do before COVID, and then since COVID happened and all that, you're like, bro, I will never do that anymore.
I would never do that anymore.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit anymore. Let's say you were smoking before COVID, and then COVID came. Like, I ain't smoking no more.
Smoking weed.
Oh yeah, word.
Yeah, I haven't smoked weed.
I saw a video of my man blowing the wood somewhere.
I don't, bro. I haven't smoked for 2 and something years.
Oh yeah, word.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Like ever since COVID, actually, like 2-3 months into COVID, I got locked up and I started smoking weed. Yeah.
So you would say that would be the thing?
That's one thing, yeah. I mean, I'm smoking hookah and shit like that. I used to smoke vapes. I don't smoke that shit no more, but Weed? No, I don't smoke no more weed though. I've been drinking a lot though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, compensate that.
Hey,
weed's better though. That's what I'm saying.
That shit give you a belly. You feel me? Niggas getting big out here.
Now, my man, your last project that you dropped, House Arrest Music, 2020.
Yeah.
Now we in 2022.
I know.
About to be in 2023.
6
I was
months.
talking about consistency. I know you drop singles, but when can we expect the next joint, man?
But the thing is, the singles that I dropped during those 2 years of like hiatus,
Yeah, heavy.
heavy singles,
Heavy,
bro.
yeah.
Heavy singles.
Heavy.
Like, they was not no small single songs.
Facts.
I think that compensated for the
the fact
mixtape.
that- that's
But
what I was gonna
you feel me?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, no cap, that was not my best album, you know? It only had like, I think like 7 or 8 songs. And like, that's why like House Arrest Music 2 is coming out soon. And bruh, that shit is, it's like a whole new verse, you know? Every project is better than the last, you feel me? So it's crazy. It's nothing but good music. And this whole Tory Lanez shit and everything, like, shit just about to get real really soon. And people just gonna be like, oh, hold on, what? This nigga's already like, oh, what? You feel me?
it.
That's how I feel like it's gonna hit him really hard soon. Trust
Like
me.
that.
I feel it, bro.
Now, for anybody that never ever heard about the verse in their whole life, you know what I mean? They jump in your car, like, oh, you're a rapper? You're like, bro, what you mean? I got bangers, man. All right, play me one. Where you playing?
Facts.
Facts.
Facts. I ain't no Stefan on Glock.
That was a banger too. You got good tracks, man. Believe that, for real, man. You know what I mean?
No cap.
Like I'm saying, man, the city gotta wake up and realize that there is a whole
It's
lot
cool
of
for
quality
the city.
music.
The city gonna wake up when they gonna wake up, man. But I might not be in the city no more type shit. You feel me?
That's the spirit, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we ain't doing this shit from Montreal. It's called music.
Doing this
It's
shit
called
worldwide.
Worldwide shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, English is that shit. Just like Drake's album, like the new one. Like a whole lot of niggas don't understand like how powerful that album is. It's because they don't understand like they just
Genre and stuff.
yeah. It's that shit is worldwide. That shit gonna play in all the clubs in Dubai. in
No, for sure.
Turks
It's
and
it's lounge music. You know?
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
lounge music, bro. Like these niggas is comparing that shit to what they play in their car. I'm not gonna play that shit in that
But
car.
it's more like the expectation. Like if let's say you're telling me House Arrest Music Volume 2 is coming out and I'm hearing this. I'm gonna be like, bruh, and you're like, Freezy, it's worldwide, Freezy, it's worldwide. I'll be nah.
Let me tell you, that album would have never been named House Arrest Music 2. Let me tell you that. I would have given it a whole different name, bro.
You feel me?
But yeah, like
That's what I said. I think it's the expectation. We wasn't expecting that, man.
yeah, we was not.
You feel me?
Bro.
Straight
He-
up.
He literally went left, but his money went right.
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
Man, that shit's about to be
It's gonna go up, yeah, most definitely. Now, my man, Verse, man, what can we expect for you in the near future, man? People trying to know what's coming up. You saying you got videos, projects, like what can we get in the near future?
Yes, Sirski. Shit, I just shot a video just yesterday. I'm about to shoot another video when I get out this interview. I got a video with Tory Lanez coming up. I got a mixtape coming up. Hey, bro, listen, man. All you can expect from me is more videos and more bangers and more music, bro, because I ain't never gonna stop. I'm consistent, and you know, it is what it is. And more TikToks, because that nigga Verse just got on TikTok, so
That's
I'm
it.
about to do my little Dougie. You feel?
Now, speaking of all that, man, social media, please give him how can they follow you and all that good shit.
Instagram at The Real Verse, TikTok at The Real Verse, but the last E is a 3. Follow me on Facebook, The Verse, motherfucking Spotify, Google, Apple Play, all that bullshit. The Verse, man. That's all you gotta know. The Verse.
Hey, man, y'all get with it. The homie, The Verse, you already know. Make sure you follow my man. Check out the project, the music. He's working hard. I'm telling you, man. Believe that. Real City, we out here. DMS. We'll be right back.